We have a relationship spread coming at you today. I just did the spread. Very, very interesting. It seems that you are getting started in your relationship you were not expecting. If you're watching this video, so this is for you. You are entering a very passionate relationship that is turning your head around, and you're not sure how to approach it because you haven't quite created the foundation for it. You were not expecting this relationship at all, and despite that, sorry, there is a willingness to follow this passion, to follow this excitement, and to build something out of it, to build something from this relationship. Despite the fog that is here, and you're not quite sure to see ahead what is for you, the light is not quite, like, clarity is not here. So I'm saying, like, you don't have full clarity around this situation. This is what I'm seeing in the cards, is that you do want to follow your excitement, but fourth words came reversed, and you feel that your foundations were not built. You feel that you were not ready for this relationship, because you wanted to enter a relationship from a stronger state, for a more attuned state, where you know exactly where you are, where you want in the relationship for yourself and for the other person as well. And it feels that you have entered this relationship without having done all the foundations that you wanted to have. I'm not saying there's no foundation, because there's no way you could enter a relationship without any foundations, but the ones that you wanted to have were not established. In a way, it is beneficial for you because you are open to something that you weren't expecting. So there's always a learning curve here. There's always an opportunity to learn in the center of the action, and to get true with yourself, being real with yourself, and saying, like, what do I want within this relationship as it's being built, you know. And what I'm saying also, like, the next card is the card of death that can be reversed. So that is representative of the other person, and it's not negative. It's not like the death of it, whatever. It means that the other person also were not expecting this relationship, and still have lingering emotions or things from his or her past that is still present. It could be that this person just came out of another relationship. It could be that this person was so focused professionally that they're not expecting a relationship. But at least I'm seeing that there is, despite all that, a willingness also to make this work. Otherwise, you wouldn't keep seeing each other, of course. There's that passion, there's that excitement that I keep seeing in that relationship, and that willingness to build out of it. And yes, this person was quite not quite ready for it, and is also making adjustments to this situation, making sure that it's gonna work for himself or herself, despite the circumstances. I do see again that there's that strong willingness, commitment to build something from this very exciting new relationship despite the circumstances. Just saying, if you want private consultations as well, it's available in the description below. Okay, back to the reading. The next card, the Ace of Swords that came about, it was a representation of what is currently here and not working in this relationship, is that, how to express that, is how to approach it, is how to make it work, is how to figure it out, you know. Because it feels to you that there's too much fog around it, in that you were not ready for it. It's came out totally out of the blue, and you still want to figure it out. And you're using a lot of your mind power, using a lot of your resources, and how to make it work in this relationship despite the circumstances, despite whatever is present. And so you bring it all in your head, saying, how can I make it work? How is this relationship gonna work in this situation? And a lot in your head and less so in your intuition, in your instinct. So it's eventually an invitation to listen to your intuition. It's kind of tricky because it's close to the sense of desire, when you really strongly desire that person, and then you're not sure if it's you following intuition or your desire. But in that relationship, things kind of need to be put together, and despite the perceived lack of foundations, it's still being built as it goes. And that's what is the learning curve of this relationship, is being built as it goes. And that's how you learn how things work for you. Also, next card, the Two of Cups, came reversed. So what you are opening into in this relationship is, again, a strong, passionate relationship, but it takes both parts and the willingness to make it happen. Because if you don't figure it out, then things are just not gonna work out, of course. So there needs to be, it seems like there needs to be a willingness to make it work from both parts, and working together towards it. Otherwise, things will not be compatible. But I do see that you guys are very compatible, and that's why you're watching this reading, because you want to figure it out. You want to make it happen, despite the fog, despite the confusion around this relationship. There is that willingness to make it work, because it's a strong bond. It's a strong relationship. And the last card that came about, the Three of Wands. What you're creating in this relationship is an opportunity to build together and to sail together, to make this happen strongly. Yeah, you have all the cards in you, talking about the cards, to make it happen. You have everything that is within you to make it happen, and the same for the other person in this relationship. Yes, it does take some foundations. It does take some time to let go of the other emotional bounds, other unwillingness to be ready for a relationship. But I am seeing that there is a very strong connection here, and the lovers are still very here and very present. And yeah, there's always, you can always say to yourself, yeah, whatever, doesn't work out, it's fine. You can let it go. There's always that opening that is here for you, always, if you want to. And that will depend on your own instinct, intuition. What do you want for yourself? But if you want to make it work, it's a confirmation. It can definitely work, and you can definitely build together a relationship that is wonderful, very fruitful. That's what I have to say for today. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, way more videos to come, and thank you.